What's going on, tool groupies? Today on the channel we got a little bit of a Kobalt tool haul, so let's get to it. Whenever it comes down to it, everybody knows how Lowe's has been whenever it comes to their tools, their brands, things that they offer, they don't offer. They've switched it up a little bit too much in the last decade. Whenever it comes to the electrical trade, whenever I buy a tool and I want it to last, usually I invest in Fluke. In recent years, I've also tried out some of Ideal Electric's products, such as their multimeters, and they seem to work pretty good. The thing that everybody has to understand about electronics is the fact that these stores are getting these things manufactured in some of the exact same factories as the higher quality name brands. The only difference is going to be the price point, the name brand that's on the tool itself, and some of the components in which the tool is made from. Whenever you're going to see quality performance vary from one tool brand to another. But since I've got so much going on and I had to limit the amount of time that I'm in the automotive shop, I also had to turn down a ton of clients when it comes to industrial machine and commercial equipment repairs. That's because I'm trying to help send someone to nursing school, and in order for me to do that, I have to take a step back on certain jobs and compensate for those jobs by going into different trades. In order for me to do the things that I'm trying to accomplish, I'm having to say no to a bunch of quality name brand tools that I would typically buy, focusing on picking up other name brand tools that I normally wouldn't buy. For all I do review tools on this channel, so why not buy some and test them out? Did go down to my local Lowe's, I looked at some of their tools, and I decided to pick some things up to invest in to try out, so let's see what's coming up on the channel. Picked up the MF133 analog voltage meter. These are old school, everybody used them for years and are still perfectly useful tools if you know how to operate them. Price point of $5, you just can't beat it. It can be said about this battery tester. Everybody's got batteries laying around, nice simple tool to have. Let me tell you something, it works wonders. My kids can use it, saves me a lot of time. You avoid throwing out brand new batteries, saves you a lot of money. Also picked up a pack of these 4-in-1 slider utility knives from Kobalt. Got the flat tip on the end for a screwdriver with a 5/16 and 1/4" hex on the other end. Ultimately, the whole reason I bought these things is because they're nice, compact, to the point. There's 2 in a pack. I'm using utility knives a lot more often now than I used to. The ET22 is a simple continuity tester. Everybody uses these things if you do any sort of diagnostic work. I've got a story to tell about this 65-piece 1/4" drive mechanics tool set. Walked out the store with this for $8. Also going to be trying out the long nose wire strippers from Kobalt. Pretty much identical to Ideal Tools version. While we're at it, I figured we would try out these long nose pliers with wire stripper capabilities right here in between the handles. Now we've got the ET20. It's a 2-way AC voltage tester. I have put a video out on this already. It's great to have for simple diagnostic work when you're out in the field. You want to verify that something does or does not have voltage on it between 120 and 240. Like I said, since I'm out in the field all the time now doing a variety of different service repair calls, I always want to have a multimeter with me on the go. This little thing right here does absolutely everything that you'll need it to do. It'll read AC, DC, voltage, ohms, that sort of stuff, and that's what you need for most of your repairs. This is DT9180D, and it will do everything you need it to do. It's basically what's referred to as a clamper amp meter. I like the fact that these have the probes that plug into the bottom of the multimeter itself as opposed to the front. It's also got a GFI tester and a temperature probe, because there is certain situations you get into where that temperature probe is absolutely useful for what you need. And what you're looking at here is DT9011, another diagnostic tool. It's basically a voltage tester. Each one of the probes on each end of this tool, whether it's the wire side or the tester side, are smooth and flat on one side of the probe. It basically helps you slide it inside of sockets, little narrow areas whenever you're trying to test out a terminal. Verify whether you got anything from 6 volts all the way up to 240. Then we've got a digital GFI tester, which is a very nice tool for the price point that they're asking for these. A ton of these laying around, Southwire, Klein, Greenlee, you name it. I probably got one in the toolbox somewhere. Like I said, a lot of this stuff's manufactured in the exact same factories as other companies, so why not try it out, see how well it lasts, how well it performs. Whenever I make content, I try to give as much detail as possible, and I try to go over the tools, point out all the features, and give everybody the best possible review that I can make. The problem is, in doing that, I don't have that much time to sit down and edit these videos, and it's also going to limit the amount of time that I've got with my children. Moving forward, I'm going to try my best to record content and get it out as quickly as possible. And I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers so far and all the ones to come. But if you want to support this channel, all you got to do is pop the clutch on that subscribe button and go follow on all these social media platforms, because you will see these tools in action doing real world repairs and get real world results. Otherwise, stay tuned to the channel, because we will have individual tool reviews coming up on each one of these tools. Until then, I'm going to take them, test them in the trades, and keep doing that blue collar hustle.